Oh man, should I quit? Should I quit? Go to Prime? Should I quit and just go to Prime? That's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? Stick around. I'll tell you how.
Everybody get up.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mark Stake, back here talking with you. Welcome aboard. And that is a big question, isn't it? Should I quit one company and go to another? I had to do it myself, as you all know. And I had somebody ask me, Mark, what's the best way to quit and move to, in this case, Prime? And it's pretty much common sense. You just don't want to, bring the truck back to the terminal one day, hand them the keys, go, I quit, haha. No, there's a sequence. There's an order to things you want to do. And the only thing I can recommend is talk to the new company first, your prospective company. You're obviously you're going to have to fill out an application with them. They're going to want an app from you. So go ahead and fill out the application. You're not committing to go to work for them simply by filling out an application. Because what they're going to do is they're going to run just a preliminary background check. They're going to pull your DAC, pull your Department of Motor Vehicle driving record on you. They're going to, check you out to make sure you're hireable. And of course, then they'll call you and say, hey, what were you looking for? And maybe, they'll do a little over-the-phone interview with you, which is cool. Now, you still have not quit. You haven't put notice in with your current company. Don't do that yet. Because what you need out of that new prospective company that you're looking at is you need a letter of intent, or a new hire letter, if you will. Some kind of letter or email or something from that new company saying, yes, we want to hire you. We have a job for you if you will come here to us right now, or within whatever time frame you negotiate. So once you've got your new hire letter that, yes, you have a job here, then you go to your old company. Now, it's kind of delicate, I know, and so we're going to have a lot of discussion on this of what's the best way to tell your current job that you're quitting. Remember, secure the new job first in writing, then notify your old company. And of course, you're going to want to give 2 weeks notice. Minimum 2 weeks. Sometimes you can't do that. I can hear it already. Mark, sometimes you can't do that because they'll just keep you out on the road driving forever and ever, and they'll never bring you back to the terminal. If you're working for a company like that, then yeah, they deserve to have the keys dropped on their lap the next time you're on the yard. Absolutely, I agree. But Mark, how am I supposed to tell them that I want to quit? Good question. Sometimes you have to go around your fleet manager, your driver manager, and go a little higher up in the food chain. I don't know, there's so many different ways to do it, but you just want to make sure you give them at least 2 weeks notice. Tell your DM, bring me back for home time 2 weeks from now. Bring me back for home time. But when you hang up with him, just as an idea, call his boss, his supervisor, and let him know, hey, or her, hey, I just told my driver manager that I'm coming back in 2 weeks for home time. Really, I'm coming back to, I'm giving notice, my 2 week notice. Normally, middle management or that upper 1 or 2 levels of supervisory level up, they don't care that you're quitting. They understand it. They've been in the industry long enough to know that, drivers turn over, and they're not going to freak out about it. So yeah, you kind of fibbing a little bit to your driver manager, that front line, you're kind of giving a little white lie there to him. But the only reason I recommend doing it that way is if you're worried about your DM keeping you out there forever. Okay, most companies are pretty cool when you just flat out call your DM and say, hey, I'm giving 2 weeks notice, I'm done. Bring me back to the yard, period. And it happens. They'll bring you back to the yard because the company knows if they don't bring you out or bring you back to the yard, they run a high probability risk of you simply parking it near an airport and waving by. Now they've got an abandoned truck, and you do not want to do that. Let me repeat. If they do not bring you back to the yard so you can turn in the truck properly in 2 weeks, do not abandon the truck out in the field. That will go on your DAC report, and you will never get another driving job for at least, 5 years or longer. Do not abandon equipment out in the field. It will not fly, even though you've got a letter saying, I got a new job. Trust me, it's that DAC just like that. And that new job with that new letter just went bye-bye. So, it's a delicate dance, yes. I'd love to hear everybody's ideas on how to give 2 weeks notice without screwing things up. So if you've got an idea of what's the best way to give your 2 week notice to your current company, please post a video up, post a link down below, whatever. But this much I will say, if you're unhappy with your current driving job, you have to do something. You have to take action, or nothing's going to change for you. You're not going to be happy. Okay? So, doing something is better than doing nothing about your current job problem. That's another way of looking at it. So, hopefully that's helpful for you. Hopefully that kind of gives you a little push you need. Got it? We good? I hope so. Anyways, I'll see you next time. That does it for me. Back for more waiting. That's right, I'm still here waiting. I'll see you next time.